say, young, unexperienced, I guess, and less experienced. Yeah, I'm just young. And so that's it. Connecting people. We're not Nokia, but we still do it. And because we feel like us talking about this topic, it was done already many times, it might be a good change to actually make someone else talk about mentoring. So, Pavel.
We would like to ask you, why did you join the mentoring program, and what is it currently giving you?
Well, first I saw the presentation, I was thinking about it, oh, that's not interesting. I'm not interested at all. But then I think it was the day at the deadline I got the message, hey, you should join this program, and I took a look at the website, and I found out there's a lot of interesting mentors. I was like, oh, I want to have some of these mentors. And I got one, and it's awesome. The awesome thing is that you have a person that has listened to what you say, and they have to. 2 times a month. And you just basically can speak about what you want, and about what you want to improve yourself. And actually, in the beginning, you write motivational, I want to improve in that. I did that as well, but then I found out I really want to speak about different things. But it was no problem. I just was okay. Today I feel depressed. And I started to talk about to my mentor that I'm feeling sad and so on, and he just brightened my day.
Thank you very much. If you want, you can stay with us here. But, feel free to also say that if you prefer. It's fine. Cool. And this is exactly what is it about. It's about connecting people with some experience, knowledge, and with still a little bit of ESN spirit, with the current generations of ESNers who are dealing with some problems, questions, issues, who are eager to find solutions. And by connecting these people like that, they help each other to grow personally, but also professionally and ESNally.
We asked how many people. Yeah.
We have a slide.
We have a slide of that.
Yeah. And so this is about it. Like, it's about personal growth, professional growth, and also about a lot of questions when it comes to ESN. And this is what the people who are part of the program as mentors or as mentees say about it, what it means to them. So it's a lot about enrichment, about exchange, experience, support, a lot of about these aha moments when the people realize something important and they grow. It's about mutual respect and appreciation, about trust and friendship. I think that I spoke to one of the mentees who joined last year, and like the mentoring program is over for them, like from the last year, but they still are friends with their mentors. So you can really build strong friendships as well. Do you want to add something?
Yeah. So this year is the 2nd edition. The difference between the first edition and the second one is mainly that we added English. So, for example, Alex was able to participate, and everyone got a chance to say whether they can or are willing to conduct the mentoring in English, which was an amazing addition. Numbers-wise, you can see that the difference is not too big, but we don't want to be, we didn't need to be a huge project. We just wanted to make it happen, and the people who are involved are happy about what it offers and how it helps both sides. So yeah, that's about the numbers and the difference between years. What is the next slide?
before the next slide, we would like to ask everyone who is currently part of the mentoring program or who has been part last year to stand up. Nice. Thank you. And Zenda is also part of the mentoring program. Dobré ráno, Zenda.
Good morning.
Good morning. Beautiful morning. So for the rest, look around. So these are the people who are currently or who have been part of the mentoring program last year. And if you would like to know more, we invite you to approach them because it's the best way how to understand what is it about is to ask them for their personal experience. Thank you. And these are the mentors. We have 2 slides with the mentors who are currently in the program. And you can see the sections that they are coming from. And they are just beautiful people. We are very happy to have them. Some of them are still kind of active. Some of them have been active in the past. And now they just, the mentoring program was the right thing for them to kind of come back to the network and give something back for like, it's not that demanding for them. But it's very, very strong contribution. So these are the mentors that are currently mentoring the active members.
And I would like to add that, for example, Sasha, she's not even in the Czech Republic, so the mentoring can take place also purely online, which is not actually a very big obstacle, it turns out. So. And some of the people who are participating as mentees are not here, so this is just a list of all the amazing people who decided to give it a go. Maybe they are from your section, maybe you could ask them, perhaps you didn't know. We really hope that they enjoyed this 2nd edition.
And you can see on the slide some positions or like how active they are. This is the positions that they joined with. So it's like in November, so maybe some of them already changed the positions or decided to do something else. And as you can see, it really anyone can be part of the mentoring program, no matter the position you have in ESN, or if you have no position, that's also fine, because the mentoring program is about to support you, help you realize what you would like to do, not only in ESN, but also in ESN. So it's really for everyone. And these are the main areas what the people are usually discussing in their mentoring meetings. So it's a lot of ESN topics, of course, like how to lead the section, how to deal with difficult situations, and so on and so on. And also, like it was the case of Richard, he got his mentor, and thanks to his mentor, he got his job. So it can also happen. So it's also a lot about work and professional career and development. Some of them are discussing studies. So the example that Richard got, that Sasha is living in Finland, and she got 2 mentees in like this year and last year, so in total 2, and both of them wanted to study in Finland. So they talked a lot about the culture and about living in Finland. And of course it's about a lot of personal development. I guess that maybe Maggie, when she was mentoring Stepanka, I can imagine that it was quite personal development things. So you can ask. And as you saw, like really anyone can be part of that. We also had two NB members who joined, so the mentors helped them with how to run the network, you know.
Yeah, and I would like to comment on what Pavel also said, is that one day you just decide, you know, I actually really need to talk, or I really want to talk about this, so you just change whatever plans you had and you just go and do it. So it's totally customizable, if you will. You can just tailor it to your own needs and desires. Just to give you a little, just so you are aware of how the timeline looks like for this edition, for this year. We started in November, and then the little thing we added is that we have also informal meetings and checkups, so that everyone can get to know each other, even if they are not matched together. So basically all the mentors and all the mentees in one chat, and it actually gave birth to some quite good ideas and inspiration. So that was a very important addition for us. And last but not the thing that is also very important is the closing and evaluation, which happens in April / May.
Already?
Yes, I'm ready. However, when we were preparing this presentation, we realized that we are kind of behind because we forgot to close it. So, I mean, everyone had the instructions that they should kind of end the mentoring around some date, but we actually didn't remind them at all, and there was yet no surveys. Surprisingly, we didn't send any surveys yet. So that's something we're gonna have to change.
And it's just a little joke, you know. But actually, it doesn't matter because I guess that everyone is so busy that it just naturally continues until a little bit later. But yeah, the evaluation is important because based on that we are going to design the next edition. And also we are having this presentation to kind of motivate you to either join the mentoring program as mentors or mentees, or for you to know that this is something that you can do in the future. But also, we would like to invite anyone who would be interested to approach us, and if you would like to know more about the coordination of the program. Because we are not going to coordinate it next time. That's the thing. And we would like to share with you what it means to us as well to kind of run this program, because it's a very, very nice and enriching experience. Richard can tell you more about why we brought it here. But for me personally, it's very nice to create this space and opportunity for the people to connect. So just, you know, you give them instructions, you give them how to connect, you tell them what they can talk about, and then they do it and they grow. And just providing them this kind of space and opportunity, it's very, very nice then to see the steps and the growth that they are doing and how they help each other, because it goes both ways. It's not only about developing the mentee, but the mentor also learns a lot by being with the program. So from this point of view, it's very, very nice for me to be part of it.
Yeah, and for me, I mean, many moons ago, I think it was a member from ESN Pardubice asked me about how I would 1, 2, 3. Don't look at under pressure.
I also noticed.
1, 2, 3. I was asked how I would fill the gap somehow between the people who are active, but maybe they can't go any upper in their section, and this for me is the solution, which is just amazing. Like connecting the alumni, and even yesterday when I could hang out with alumni, just hanging out with them is amazing. And now having a mentor that's an alumni is just great, and I really appreciate that. My biggest added value is to allow people to have a good time, and that's cool. So yeah, that's for me.
Yeah, and also, last but not least, the mentoring program, like thanks to Richard, because it was actually his idea to send the application to ESN International for the ESN Awards. So we did it, and we were awarded by the first place in the category of employability, and we are very proud of that. It's like, yeah, it really makes sense. We are doing a good thing, and it's recognized by the whole network. And this category, if I'm not wrong, it was awarded by some people from the lifelong learning platform, something like that. So even external people were looking at our applications and were evaluating what we are doing in ESN. So it's very nice, and it makes us very proud. And that's kind of about it. We would like really to invite you, if you have any questions. We have now a couple of minutes, so you can ask. But also approach the people who are standing, who are part of the mentoring. and also approach us whether you would like to know more, you would like to be mentees or mentors in the future, or if you would be interested in coordinating the whole program for the network. Also, maybe we didn't mention that, if this is something interesting for you and you would like to kind of bring it to your sections, that's also the way to go, because we started to implement it on the national level, but for example, Pavel has a mentor from his own section. So it's kind of possible to connect you with your local alumni as well. But if you would like to offer something like that to your members, we can discuss and we can kind of help you to find a solution. Any last words?
I don't want to go.
But we will. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your presentation. I would like to open the speakers list. Does anybody want to ask a question? And there's a second question. Wow, so much wow. Thank you for your presentation, people. And I wanted to ask you the first question is, what kind of feedback have you received so far? And to be more specific, the most kind of the strongest positive aspects and maybe the strongest weaknesses of the program so far. Thank you.
Yeah, I remember the strongest weakness, the biggest weakness, and that was that we are not doing a very good job at promoting it and having a strong presence communication-wise, I guess, because we didn't actually focus on that, so we didn't really do anything in that aspect.
And one of the best things was that we received feedback from the mentoring pairs that we really matched them the best way we could. So it was very nice, and there's a process behind, so it was nice that it was worth it, that we really in detail go through the applications.
Thank you. I'm going to give a word to Stepanka to make it a bit of a sandwich and I'll just copy.
Hi, Stepanka SMC Prague. I have a question because you told us that you want to pass the flamingo to another one. So I would love to hear what it brought to you, the whole mentoring program. Thank you.
We created something that we are going to do in the future. No, it was maybe the intention a little bit like, I think that you always have to have a personal motivation to do anything in ESN. And for me, it was, I understand the importance of bringing the people who are active a bit closer to the active generations. So I made it. So I'm happy for that.
Yeah, it definitely feels nice to have an idea, then make it happen, and then take the steps and see that steps can be taken so that what you created will be maintained throughout the ages and eons of time. So yeah, that's for me a first. I don't think it happened to me before, so it's amazing experience.
Perfect, thank you. Are there any questions? Okay, there is going to be a question from Kasper. I propose to close the speakers list after myself and Kasper. Are there any objections? There are no objections, then I'm closing the speakers list. Margarita is an alumni. I apologize for not speaking. The second question is about scaling of mentoring program. Have you thought, because right now you have the same amount of approximately members, mentees and mentors as the last year, have you thought of scaling it further? What are the weaknesses of that and opportunities of that?
Yeah, so for me, what I'm actually a bit scared of is that, as you saw, there were 5 mentors who decided to do the first edition and the second edition. So that was probably less than 50%, right, of the initial amount of mentors, and that really makes me think like, okay, we are eventually probably going to run out of alumni who would be willing to do such a thing, and I do not know how to avoid that, and I haven't really thought about it yet.
Actually, one thing that we realized is that because like the pilot version was the spring semester last year, and this version is kind of winter semester. So our recommendation would be to run the mentoring program only once per year, which we believe that would make the mentors also like kind of involved for a longer time. And also my invitation would be, for example, for the current national board who is kind of leaving, to consider being mentors, because that's about it. And also like anyone else who, it doesn't have to, like, you don't have to have the national experience. We also have people who were active on the local level and they are mentors. So anyone who feels like I could help someone else, you can apply, and then we can see. So we really hope that we will work on the promotion, because as mentioned, it was one of the weaknesses.
Thank you very much, Kasper. Do we have microphones somewhere? Yeah, Kasper is right in front of you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kasper is a point. First of all, congratulations on the program. We have a very similar thinking point, and usually the first note will be that we do this once a year, so we have the whole year of the experience, and it was my first question, but has been already covered, and this is because then the people will integrate with themselves more. They have the whole year, and they try to create a bond that will further the work even after the program for many people. But my actual question is, from the people who applied for the program, do you have maybe an assumption, because you have done it in the previous year, did some people apply for the national positions or something like that? Because in Poland, usually this program causes people then to apply, for example, the national board, for the national coordinators. The current president is alumni of the program, a few NB supporters. So I'm looking in a way that for us, it's also one of the ways that people can be prepared to join the national level in a full way.
Yeah, thank you for the question. Yes, there are a few people who are now applying for the national board, and they have been part, or they are part of the mentoring program. But not only that, for example, Pavel joined when he was elected as local president, but was not yet in the mandate. So I believe that the mentoring program also kind of helped him to prepare himself for the mandate. And we also have a few people who are currently the national board supporters, and they are on these positions. And so it really, like, it can help, yes.
Cool. Very good. Thank you very much for the answers.
Thank you very much for the questions, and yeah, approach us if you want to know more. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And the next presentation is from Michaela Horníková, who is going to present us some beautiful slides.
Good morning, people. Do you hear me? Please wake up. This will be a very nice presentation for you. Okay, so by this time of the year, I usually present the visual identity update, which is the presentation about you implementing the visual identity. But since I haven't seen any violations during the year, so I don't have any presentation. So that's great. So in that case, I decided to present you new templates for ESN-CZ, which I created. So I hope that you will enjoy this presentation as well as the templates later on. But first, I will start with a brief history. Actually, everything started with 2019 when we decided to implement the visual identity of ESN. And here you can see the old star, but we are not using that anymore, obviously. Previously we had this beautiful logo, and then we switched into the new one, which we are currently using. And with that, we had to create new materials for our presentation. So mostly it was about documents, about presentations, about watermarks, some graphic stuff. Also, we created the social media templates and also merchandise and printed materials. But then, yeah, these are the examples that we are currently using. So you can see the logos for the national assemblies, also our beautiful merch, the map that we are having on our t-shirts, or just graphics. There's a lot of little things where we are using the visual identity. But now, since it's already almost 3 years, I decided to create a new templates for everything because we need something more fresh and have it more beautiful and also easier for you to use, because I already seen many presentations, but usually they are somehow broken and also not that user-friendly thing. So now we have new templates for everything basically. So this is the place where you can find it. It's everything is included in the package that we have in our folder of VSNCZ. And for example, as you might see during this NA, we have new presentation template, which is quite nice. It's very easy. There is just one version. It's white with the white background. So if you are using pictures without the transparency, and or without, it's much easier for you to use them. Also, these templates are very easy to use and modify. So if you would like to change anything, basically you don't have to. Just the one thing that you can do is change the logo on the contact slide. But basically they are just ready, so you can use them as you want and just change the colors of ESN. And what more? Right now I'm preparing some graphics as diplomas, some social media templates as well for Canva, just for Adobe. And also, since I got a recommendation from Cuba to create the black and white templates for documents, which will be very nice since you are printing not just like colorful, but also in black and white version. So the logo will not be blended. So for these reasons, I will create also this. And there will be more and more stuff by the end of my mandate, so you can just looking forward to it. So this is it. There is no question, I guess. So if you have any question, please hit me up during today, or also we can have a discussion how to use the templates, etc. So thank you.
Thank you very much. There's no space for question now, like no time allocated. So in case you would like to ask something, Misha is over here, and I believe she's going to share everything in emails and Facebook groups, etc. So thank you very much. And now we are going to have a couple of sessions in front of us, right? There is the section care time. Would it be possible to share? Okay, thank you. Okay. No, this is fine. Thank you. We have the section care time, and then meet your colleagues meeting. It's led by national board and national board supporters, national supporters. And then there is going to be the fun part where I will need to have people who have these kind of lollipops, okay, in the room. It's honestly like it's really needed that you are here. For all the others, I think it's fun to watch votings, especially it's like with the secret voting and this and that. It's like, for me, it's fun to watch, and maybe this is why I was attending so many their meetings. So feel free to join, and it is going to be fun. I really think so. Then there's coffee break, and then we have open space, and then the closing. Okay, and at some point we announce also how the voting went. Did we announce after voting before the coffee break or after? Okay, we announce, for you to know, we announce the people who were elected and or not after the open space, okay, before the closing. Perfect, yes, there's a question, Misha? Yes, yeah, yes. There is a flag outside of the room. The flag is outside of the room. So it's exactly how you said it, it's how it's going to go. So it's outside of the room, write notes for OC, and so they remember it, because it's really nice memory, okay, for people to kind of come back to and draw energy from it when it's like good. Okay, so make sure to write stuff there. So this is it from my side. So if I'm not mistaken, the section care time is gonna be around here. You're gonna split your sections. You're gonna communicate with them. Okay. And then the Meet Your Colleagues meetings are gonna be probably in the rooms upstairs or here, or how do you gonna? We will see. Okay, everything will happen. Everything will happen. If you're not gonna be able to find anybody, I think we're gonna be here, or I'm gonna be here in this room. So feel free to message. There we go. This is amazing. Thank you so much. You're supporting me a lot. Here we go. And so in case you will not be able to find it, I'm just gonna post this in the Telegram chat. And then the quorum check starts at 11:45. So make sure to be here at 11:45 so we are on time. Okay. Thank you so much. Any questions? No? Let's go.
Have you seen the message?
back. Hope you had fruitful sessions. And there's going to be now a beautiful part of the program where we're going to have a lot of fun together. Just a quick second. Yes. So as you know, there's going to be voting, right? I told you about it in the morning, so I hope you remember. So at first we will need to do the quorum check, okay? And this will be the quorum. In case the delegates are not here, they're not going to be counted in the quorum, okay? They're like not here pretty much. So there's going to be the quorum check question. Then there are going to be 2 votings on there was events policy paper and then the chairing team. And then there's going to be the candidates. And the candidates, it's going to be with the papers because we have the secret vote. And if you're messaging me, Kuba, about if we have urna, no, okay, this is it, okay. Urna, this is urna. Yes, we have a voting urna. So, the quorum check time. Are all delegates ready? Are you, okay, people? I hope you have the Lizatka. Okay. Wait with me with your Lizatka if you can hear me and if you're paying attention, etc. Okay, good. I hope all the delegates are here. Perfect. And let's proceed with the quorum check. Did you play bingo with Zdeněk yesterday? The bingo. The answers are yes, no, and abstain. So, first, okay, who votes for yes? Please raise your voting device. Thank you. There are no, 0 votes. I should be right. You already know. Okay, thank you. Then for no, please raise your voting device now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15. And now for abstain, please raise your voting device now. 1 and 2. If you're raising, please raise higher so we can see it. Perfect. 2. And so we have 17 altogether, which means that one section is also missing. We have it here. And that means the quorum is reached, and we have 17 people. Perfect. Thank you very much, everyone. Clap our hands. Okay, and now we have the voting number 2. Voting 2. Okay, voting 2. It's the changes to the EPP, and it's going to be a public vote. This is why we're going to vote with, again, the Vysoký with voting devices. So, the question is, do you approve the changes in the events policy paper ESN-CZ as proposed in the preparation package? And the answers are yes, no, abstain. For those of you who would like to vote yes, please raise your voting device now. Once more, keep it up, thank you. Raise it up, sorry, I will recount because they counted 17. Perfect, it's 17 for yes, thank you very much. Who votes for no, please raise your voting device. Yes, we still need to say that, even though we have something. And who votes for abstain, please raise your voting device now. And there was 0 for no. And there is 0 for abstain as well. So there is 17 for yes, 0 for no, and 0 for abstain. And I congratulate you, the changes were approved. Okay, and there is the voting number 3. And the sound of the question is, do you approve the changes in vnitřní předpisy 2 a volební řád, Standing Order 2, Rules of Procedure, as proposed in the preparation package? And the answers are, surprisingly, yes, no, and abstain. For those of you who would like to vote yes, please raise your lízátko up in the air.
so my mom knows what I'm doing here. So we have 13 for yes, thank you very much. Who votes for no? 2, okay, thank you very much. And then who abstains? 1, 2. 2 abstain. So we have 14 to 2, which means 17. No.
13 to 2. It was 13.
It was 13 to 2. Thank you, sorry. It was 13 to 2, and so we have 17. So it's congratulations again. The changes were approved. Or yes, the changes. Good. Yeah, Zdeněk is asking you to, or a member of an electoral committee is asking you to always lift it up, even though we are not going to vote anymore. No, I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. So now we're going to have the election time. It's voting number 4. You're so fast. I appreciate it. And the MD 2222. Okie doke, thank you. So we have the election time for MB 2223. And so how is it going to go? I'm going to sum it up, and I'm going to ask Jakub to then nod like yes, that you approve this procedure. Because it's not like that I do this every day, that I kind of vote on national boards and stuff. So we have the papers. You're going to receive, each of you, of the people with the delegated vote or with the vote, you're going to receive the papers. There's always 4 of them for each of the candidates, okay? So what you're going to do with those papers once you receive them, you will need to circle your answer. Please do not cross anything. Do not tear the paper in any way, not even a bit. It is really a thing that if paper is slightly torn, it's not counted. It's like an invalid vote. Okay, so we really need you to be careful with your papers and circle the answer. And don't cross the other answers. Don't do anything else. You just put one circle on one piece of paper. I'm being very explicit. I know. I know. I'm explaining it like it's like voting for dummies in the book, you know. But you need a circle and just be like really careful with it. And what we're going to do after each of the candidates, we're gonna collect it in the urna, and then we're gonna go count it, and then we're collected again in the urna. I do enjoy it. And then again and again. So we have 4 times. Since there is for one position there is 2 candidates, what we're gonna do there, we're just gonna tell you if somebody was elected. We will just tell you a person, not like a person. Somebody was elected, okay? Because they have majority of the votes. And then we'll proceed for the next 2 positions, okay? Because otherwise there's another procedure. I'm not going to explain what else happens if the person is not elected, because then it's going to be a bit more fun for all of us. This is what's going to happen. Yes, we go for the president position, we collect the votes in the urna, we count them, make sure that they're all legit. Then we come back to you as the electoral committee, wink wink. We collect the votes for the network manager. Then we go collect and also tell you that yes, somebody was elected, or not. And then we either proceed with more fun or we proceed further with the next position. Then we then collect, go, count, legit, back, and once more. Good. Jakub, good? Good. Okay, doke. So the first, no, keep it like that. I would like all the delegates to line up here, and we're gonna give you the papers, okay? I will need all 17 of you to be here, and we are gonna be handing you papers. We will be going one section at a time. So Zdeněk will be. Okay, I will. Sorry, I didn't think of it through. And we start with Yes and Zlín. It's 4 of them, and like this, you just take this. Yep. So,
Dejte jim to postupně, ať se to nezamyká, že nám pak nahází špatný ty, že ostatní často.
I believe in them. Can we?
No, ne, prostě ne. Jo, postupně, ať se to nezdá, že kdyby se to nám zamíchalo, tak dělat.
Okay, yes, and Zli, could you come over here? Yes, thank you very much. Could you hand one of them? Yes, and Zli. Yes, and Hradec Králové is gone. Yes, and CU Prague. Thank you very much. Yes, and CZU Prague. Yes, and Liberec. Library. Yes, and Mendel Brno. Yes, and Muni Brno. Thank you very much. Yes, and Ostravska. Yes, and Pardubice. Yes, and Pardubice. Yeah. Kuba, can I fold? Can I fold?
Yes, hold it.
So there was Pardubice. Yes, and UCD Prague. Yes, you can go. Those who have the paper, you can go. Thank you, and I apologize for a bit of a mess. So it was UCD, yes, and up almost. Yes, and Vysoký. Yes, and VSB Ostrava. Yes, and VSB Prague. Yes, and Budweis. Yes, and UCB. Yes, ICCB all of them. And Budweis. All right. Please. Okie doke. I invited those who have the voting paper to create one circle in not this big, but create a circle where you want to like yes, no, or abstain. And now we are going to collect it with urna. Boys, does any of you want to go around? Or I go around? You can fold the paper, please fold the paper, it's even like suggested. And cast your vote now.
Maybe those who are in the back, raise your hand.
Please just go down so it's quicker.
Or go downstairs.
Asi si nesedneme všichni tady dolů. To by bylo asi lepší, ne? No.
Asi prostě lépe. Já vás nevidím, když se zvednete.
Všechno naraz. Všechno naraz.
Okay, look, thank you very much. Thank you. Could you open your laptop, please? So now we're gonna have the, yes, it was the right amount of votes casted, and they seem to be all right. Now we have the second time. I'm gonna, yeah, we will do the same thing again, but we will give it to you. It's not like you will need to come over. Can I please ask you to be giving this to people who are sitting here? Yes, and Celine, you can raise your hand always. And yes, please sit in front. It would help us a lot. Yes, and Jalovec is not here. Yes, and CU Prague.
Here.
And CZU Prague. You're close to each other. Yes, and Libraric. Yes, and Brno. Yes, and Brno. Yes, and Ostravska. If you come closer, that would be amazing. Honestly, it would help us a lot. Yes, and Pardubice. Yes, and UCT Prague. Yes, and Up Olomouc. Yes, and Ústí. Yes, and VSBPU Ostrava. Yes, and VSI Prague. Vyše. Yes, and Vyše Budapest. Yes, and VUC Brno. ICCT in Prague. And ESN USB Budapest. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. I now invite you to create a circle around the name or an answer that you would like to provide to us, and then hold the vote. Yes, and then we will cast votes. Let's cast the vote. Thank you very much for casting your vote. What we're going to do now, right? We need to count it, we need to open it, we need to check that somebody was selected and or not. We have prepared an additional program for you. These beautiful women will come over and tell you something about something. So it will be a bit of an entertainment. In 2-3 minutes we are back with knowing more about this. Thank you.
Thank you, Maggie. So here comes the kulturní vložka. Actually, Tata is going to share something, because during this NA we have been focusing quite a lot also on other opportunities in ESN, and we would like to introduce you some more details regarding the international teams as well, meaning opportunities for local level, also on other levels. Therefore, I would like to ask Tete, as the Educate Program Coordinator, to tell us a little bit about Educate.
Hello, hello. You may have attended some workshops here at the National Assembly, and some of them were done using the principles of non-formal education, which is all about, I started the sentence in the wrong way, but the Educate program is about non-formal education. And we organize 2-3 events per year for volunteers. And in autumn, there's going to be autumn training, which is tackled to local members, but also national members can attend. It's really for anyone. And the topic of this year is mental health. So what can happen in the training in autumn is that you can come there, you can be in groups with other people from other sections all around the world, and you can talk about how you can improve your services to international students in the way that you take care of their mental health. And you can be as specific as possible. You can come up with some ideas and so on. And at the same time, these trainings are quite a lot about personal development. So at the same time, you also grow as a person. And if we find an OC, which seems quite promising, then we are going to open the call for participants. So you will receive everything in your email box, and we will be very, very happy to welcome you there. So this is one part of what we do. And then if you would really enjoy the way how it is done, and if this would be something that is calling you, you can also participate in training for trainers. We have 2, basic and advanced. And I see Noemi, who did one, me, Adele, and Maggie, and Kiki. There's Kiki from BSc. Yeah. So you can also ask us about our experience if you want, and you can see if that would be something for you to become a trainer, and then you would be the workshop holder and so on. So this is a little invitation.
Thank you very much, Tete. Of course, you can ask us any questions. Thank you for kulturní vložka. Could you move the slide? Oh, actually, no, not yet. So we would like to tell you that the voting was legit and somebody was elected. So now let's proceed with the next voting. So again, we do the same thing once more. Yes and Z? Yes. It's about Katarzyna. I think it's frozen, maybe not. No? Okay. Yes and Z? Yes and Hradec Králové. I'll be nice this time. Oh yes, sorry. ESNCU Prague and ESNCZU Prague. ESN Liberec. ESN Mendelu Brno. ESN Muni Brno. ESN Ostravská. ESN Pardubice. ESN UCT Prague. ESN Ad Olomouc. ESN Ústí. ESN VŠBTU Ostrava. ESN VŠE Prague, ESN VŠDE Budweis, ESN VUT Brno, ISCCTU Prague, ESN USB Budweis. Please circle your answer. Okay, let's cast the votes. You look very excited to vote. It's a pleasure to see your faces in such a close distance. Ostrava, did you, was it, yes, okay, thank you. Okay. thank you very much. All 17 votes were collected. Now we have the WPA, and let's proceed again with the same thing once more. And I'm starting from the bottom. ESN USB Budweis. Okay, ESN Z. No, did you? Okay, ESN Z. Let's keep it simple. ESN CU Prague and ESN CZU Prague. ESN Liberec, ESN Mendelu and Tuni. ESN Ostravská. ESN Pardubice. Amazing, thank you very much. ESN UCT Prague, ESN Apollo, ESN Ústí, ESN Vyšehrad Ostrava, ESN Vyšehrad Prague, ESN Vyšehrad Budweis, ESN VUT Brno, ISCCTU Prague, and ESN USB Budweis. Now please create a circle on the paper. Perfect. I think we are ready to cast our votes. Okay, so let's cast the votes. Alrighty, we'll count the votes that there were 17 of them, and then I think we'll proceed to the coffee break. Let me quickly check. Yes, there's going to be the coffee break when we will also prepare the slides for you to present you how it went. Alright, all 17 votes were casted. Thank you very much for your attendance at this voting. And see you soon.
When?
12:22 or 25.
It's in 6 minutes.
It's in 6 minutes. 12:30, no, 35. 12:35.
Had the open space. I'm gonna ask you, how much did you enjoy? Like this was like average, and this was like above average. Whoa, that's dope. Nice. So I'm gonna ask a couple of people, those who, especially who were holders or somehow felt like they were all of a sudden in the middle of a group that they were kind of leading or steering the discussion of, to share 2 sentences possibly. Like, okay, we keep it short. I will be quite direct with you, like to end the speech if you need. What's up? You want to speak? You can, right? Okay, so then I will start and show you how to speak in 2 sentences.
The session, it was great. The session, it was great. We've learned a lot. Dot.
Can you please share your outcomes in 2 sentences? Not your own, but if you want.
We've learned a lot as a group.
Anybody else want to try this thing?
Okay, so I was kind of like steering the discussion about the cooperation of sections where there are more in one city.
Then are you ready?
Basically, we invited MT to tell us about the cooperation in Vienna, then we talked about the cooperation in Brno, in Budweis as well, and I believe it was inspirational for the sections in Prague who are still trying to establish the cooperation.
Prague joined.
If you would like to know the notes, just come to me later.
Thank you very much. There's Banka over there. Am I the only one with the mic, or there's one more? And then Imre. It's closer than I'm going to go.
Thank you. I steered the discussion for the rainbow sections. Seems like there's some knowledge gap among the members, and that can be fulfilled with some workshops within ourselves or with an outside source. We created a WhatsApp group for discussion. It's shared in the Telegram group, so feel free to join, and we would be happy to see you there, exchange practices, exchange ideas, and improve ourselves and also everything.
Cool, it works. Okay, so we had a discussion about mentoring program in ES and CZ. There were 4 people who already participated in mentoring program, and there was Tata. And we together motivated the people around to join the mentoring program by sharing our experiences. And also we tackled a bit the ESN generation topic. I believe, Matthew, do you want to say about it? Okay, we didn't have that much time, but we tackled the topic about how the stuff in ESN has changed after COVID somehow, yeah.
Somebody else would like to share some outcomes? There's Tata, maybe let's start with that side, so it's easier.
Yeah, it's related to Stefan.
Hold on, just,
Okay.
you know.
But no, it's fine. Go.
The outcome of our open space group celebration of 20th anniversary of ESMCZ is that we welcome you to the anniversary, all of you. That's our outcome.
Anything else? Anything else? Any additional thought?
We have a lot of stuff to prepare for you.
For example, for people from Brno,
Huh?
people from Brno will see better in action.
People, okay, apparently people from Brno will see better in action. Okay, Tata?
Yeah, I just want to build on what Stepanka said about the topic of years and generations. And we didn't have obviously much time to go deeper into discussion, so we would be happy if this happens in the future. And what we could talk about is how to maintain the knowledge in the network, because it was one of the most
bigger thing that is kind of lost, especially after COVID times. So talk more about our traditions, values, history, the purpose of ESN, and a bit maybe challenging topic and an interesting discussion could be well, the political aspect of ESN, what it is, what it's not, what do we think about it. So this would be another invitation to talk about. So hopefully soon.
Thank you very much. And there was one group over here discussing from spaghetti and container. Would you like to share a bit more about this? Yeah, I know it was coding and stuff. I just find it interesting. No?
We had a nice chat with Vita.
You had a nice chat with Vita about coding. So, or Philip, would you be able to summarize it into sentences? No. There was a coding discussion here. Great.
Just ones and zeros.
Yeah, it sounded more complicated. Perfect. Okay. So, yeah. No, thank you. Now, yeah, I would like to encourage you to share the notes if you have any notes to Jakob's email, because you know that email. It's the vicepresident@esnc.org. So feel free to share any notes that you have with Kuba, and then he will share it with us, and we put it in the outcomes. Okay. So this is it. Share the notes. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So then we have on the menu we have the next election results, and then yeah, let's start with election results.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, you as a board, you're gonna be there. Omnipresent board, current board. Okay, perfect. So the way we are gonna do it is that for each position, we are gonna get the candidates to the stage, and then we announce the results. Okay, for the position when there is multiple candidates, since there was one of you elected, then the one will always the elected and the member will stay on the stage. The other one will grab a seat. Okay. So yes, this is what we have. Let's start with the president position. So, Petra, would you please come to the stage in front? Let's welcome her. Yes, perfect. So the question for the voting was: do you elect Petra Populáková for the position of president of the National Board of ESNCZ for the year 2022-2023? And the answers were yes, no, abstain. And the results are yes. Yes. Now I would like to invite two of the candidates for the position of the network manager to the stage. Let's welcome them as well. So the question for the election was: whom of the following candidates do you elect for the position of Network Manager of National Board of ESNCZ for the year 2022-2023? The answers were either Martin Václavík, Zuzana Volnárova, none of the candidates, or abstain. And the results are the following. I remember how my elections were, both positive and the negative results, and it's a great accomplishment to candidate for all of you. Let's big round of applause. Thank you very much. I would like to invite now to the stage the next candidate for the CM, Communication Manager, Kate. Are you ready, Kate?
What do you even want me to say?
Just want to see the uncomfortable reaction.
You already see one.
Thank you. So the question was, do you like Katarzyna Richterová for the position of Communication Manager of the National Board of ESN Czech Republic for the year 2022-2023? It was yes, no, abstain, and results are... Congratulations. And Janko, where do we have you? Please get ready and welcome Janko to the stage. So the question was, do you elect Jan Štefkovič for the position of Web Project Administrator of the National Board of ESN-CZ for the year 2022-2023? It was again yes, no, abstain. And the results are... Okay, let's give a big round of applause for the newly elected National Board. Yes, please keep clapping. It's really awkward if you stop clapping and then take pictures. Perfect, thank you very much. And I would like to ask a newly elected National Board to tell us something on behalf of the whole team.
Can I speak for all of us? We would like to... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm loud. We would like to thank you for your support. I'm really proud of these people and Martin also for preparations, because it's hard work. It's hard work to prepare the candidacy, to present yourselves before you. And we did it. I'm so very happy for this team. And I hope we will grow more, because there are some positions left. And yeah, so we really hope we don't disappoint you, and then we will do the good job. Do you want to say anything more?
Thank you very much. You may now grab a seat, and yes, congratulations one more time. Woo. All right, we are getting closer to the closing of this event. As I still have now a bit of your attention, I would like to thank both of the boys for doing an incredible job and supporting me in the best way possible. And to you as well. Thank you so much. They were really amazing. Good. And now I would like to welcome Tete and the whole board on the stage. You might be wondering why. Yeah, I also wondered when they asked me, but there is a secret thing going on. And Adele maybe was the only one who didn't know about it.
Yeah.
What? as we know, Angelka likes surprises. So, you're welcome. And I was asked for 15 more seconds, so Lukáš, hurry up. And
No pressure.
as you know, this was all like emotional, so my thoughts are, all around. As you know, there was the General Assembly of ESN International. It was like last week or something like that, where the new international board was elected, and we can be what? We can be more than proud as a network to have a person from ESN Czech Republic who will be representing us on the international level of ESN. Because Angelka was elected as Angelka was elected by 100% of the votes from the whole network, which is it's awesome. As the new vice president for training and development, which is a field that ESN really needs to be more focused on, and I think that we couldn't have a better candidate for that position in the whole network. And by this, all these people, we would like to congratulate you to this achievement. It's an honor to have you there. And we have prepared a little gift for you. This is a little booklet pro Andělku do Bruselu on behalf of ESN CZ. You can open it when you miss us, or if you would like to, get a bit more of ESN CZ spirit, and you can read some nice messages inside. If someone missed it, don't worry, just approach Andělka and grab it and add your wish or note for her. That's fine, because it was quite challenging to make this notebook go around. So if you would like to contribute, just find Andělka and add your note. And that's not all, Andělka. We have a little present for you. It's training and development, so I hope that you will use the stuff inside. And congratulations.
Because you asked that we can and we.
Okay, I see. No, sorry. I think it would be, Kuba, maybe better to share OC announcement now, and then you think. Okay, so let's do the OC announcement now.
Okay, so I have a few important things to tell you. Firstly, please leave the accommodation until 15 o'clock. So it's the ones that are living in A1, because I suppose all the people that are living in A3 already left. The lunch is again at the restaurant, so you can already take all your things and go there, since you don't have to go back here. And we still have quite a lot of food left, so you will be able to find it in the boxes outside of the plenary room, so you can take whatever is there. Also, we had the NA game, and I suppose you're waiting for the winner's announcement.
So, hello everybody. I would like to thank you for participating in the shadow game. Like, I know it's not the most important part of the NA, but I hope you had fun between the plenaries and in the evenings. And I would like to invite first three places. And to make it quick, just one person from each team, and I will give you the prize and you can share it after. So, on the third place with 58 points, folkloristi. Okay. Congratulations. So, on the second place, there are děvečky with 77 points. Woo! Thank you. So, yes. Congratulations. Yes. And the winners with 99 points. So, if you made a group photo in the beginning, you will have 100 points. It's hostesty! So we will give you the prizes. Thank you for joining, and I will pass the mic back to Adele.
Okay, so thank you for participating in the NA game, and also I would like to invite here all of the OC and thank them so much, because without them it wouldn't be possible to all this. So please come here and give them a round of applause.
Just a couple of words from my side. First, it's a wonderful celebration of the cooperation we have in Brno, and I'm really proud of it. That's the first thing. And the second, I wasn't the part of the OC, but I know what was the background of organization of this wonderful NA. And I think mostly the core OC, who were guys who were preparing it from like November, they did wonderful work, and we prepared a little surprise. Philip, may I ask you for help, please? And I would like to ask you all for a big applause once again, please. I know you are clapping all the time.
So the last part is going to be the closing words from the National Board. And as there is a particular process going on, I'm going to give the words to you, and you can share whatever you would like and close the thinking.
So this is probably the saddest part of all the events that we do, because if I could, honestly, I would be here with you for at least a month, until we would be fed up with each other. But I might be, it might take me a bit longer this time.
You speak to him.
Yeah,
it's
gonna
okay.
be longer.
You're already late. It's okay.
It's gonna be longer, so please bear with me. First of all, we wouldn't be here and it wouldn't be possible without our amazing OC, and I would like to personally say thank you very much, because I also come from Brno, and I also experienced the beginnings of Brno United Corporation, and I also saw how this NA was organized, and I guess we all agree that it's a huge achievement. And you guys have done an amazing job, I'm super proud of having you in the network, of your cooperation, your spirit, and your energy. The food was amazing as well, by the way. And all the stuff you prepared. So really, I cannot really express it with my words, but I am super proud of you, all of you. So thank you very much on behalf of the whole board. And now, the biggest applause for them. So as a reminder, I do hope that this will serve as a, like I said, a reminder, so that you will never forget about this experience, and hopefully it will also motivate you to do some other stuff in ESN. But now I would like to give our lovely head of OC the flag. Thank you. If you want, you can stay here with us, so we can enjoy the view. Or you can already sit down, so that you don't faint or something. It's totally up to you. And now I'm just gonna walk a little bit, because now we have, I think this was the funkiest cheering team I have ever seen in the history of ESMCZ. Like, literally. I love the energy they brought to the plenary room. I love your cooperation. I love your TED Talks. And I also love, your flexibility and everything. You guys are just amazing. So thank you all very much. Can I give you a very big hug? You guys are beautiful. I love them. Now that we approved the changes in the standing order, if these people apply, oh my God, can you imagine? Then, during this NA, we have also welcomed quite a few international guests, which, according to me, is also one of the best experiences during this weekend. So, can I please ask our international guests to stand up?
Please stand up. Please stand up.
I do hope that you enjoyed it very much, and we all hope that you will only spread some nice words about the ESMCZ around the network. Thank you very much for all your presentations, for sharing your knowledge and best practices. Thank you for the sessions, for the workshops, and for your activity. Also, for the interactions with the members as well. So really, thank you very much. I will give you a hug later. But great. Another round of applause for them as well, please. And then, Guys, I'm almost free.
Are you?
No. But I am so happy for the new national board. So on behalf of the current board, great congratulations and thank you very much to Martin, because we do appreciate your application and your candidacy. We know how demanding it is. And we do hope that you will still be active in ESN and this will not demotivate you in any way. Because we do believe that you are an amazing person, a very experienced ESNer, and you do have your place here. So thank you very much. Then, there are so many people and so many institutions that I should say thank you to. I hope I will not forget anyone. First of all, this National Assembly definitely wouldn't be possible without the support of our national agency. So I would like to say thank you to Dům zahraniční spolupráce as well for supporting us politically. And then to all the universities from Brno for their support and also for, the stuff they gave us for the welcome packs, unbelievable. Amazing, amazing. So thank you very much also to all the universities in Brno. And thank you to all the commercial partners that also came to Brno to spend some time with us. I do hope that it was an enriching experience for all of you, and I also hope that these partners will come back to share some more of their knowledge with us in the upcoming events. So yes, for the commercial partners as well, thank you very much. Then we have here the girls from Pilsen. So we know how hard they have been working on establishing a new section, and I would like to say thank you to them as well, because they have been working so hard and they are doing an amazing job. So I do hope you had fun here, and I do hope that this NA motivated you to take some next steps as well. And I cannot wait to see you shine in the network very soon, hopefully. So thank you very much. Then I would like to say thank you very much also to my beautiful NB. It's been so much fun this weekend. Especially thank you very much to Kuba, who spent a lot of time preparing this NA. So yeah, great round of applause for NB, especially for Kuba. And thank you to all of you, because you guys were awesome. Awesome. I really love the energy, your engagement, your activity, not only during the social program, but during the day as well. And you are still here after yesterday's trip party. Amazing, amazing. I really admire you all. Yes. And now, I might cry a little bit now. Not sure if it's allowed. But yeah, a few more minutes before I close it. Well, it's fine, I have one already. Too bad. Yeah, I already have one, look. So, 5 years ago when I joined ESN, I wanted to join ESN, but I couldn't find the office of ESN Brno. It was very difficult. But then I found it. I was in ESN for like a week, and the former local board asked me, do you want to join the OC of this national event? What's the OC? Yes, I do. So I did. And my very first position in ESN was country presentations coordinator. And the country presentations of ESN Brno actually take place here. This is my alma mater. This is the room where I failed a lot of exams. And this is also the room where I actually had a mic in my hand for the first time and spoke to more than 20 people. I remember myself, I was shaking, I was so nervous I couldn't even speak. And I just want to say that the feeling is very interesting, because this is my last big national assembly in ESNCZ. And Brničko and the sections of Brničko, they brought me home. So thank you very much. goodbye yet, because we still have quite a lot of work to do. But we still have the NA June, please register by the way. We have the anniversary of ESMCZ, please come to Prague, a week after DNA. And, but still, I'm gonna use this opportunity of having so many of you here, and I just want to say that these past years, especially the past 2 years that I spent with the NB, have been the best years of my life. And the years I spent here in Brno, then in Prague, it doesn't really matter where we are, because if we have each other, the family we choose in ASN, we have everything. And you guys are my family. And I love every single one of you, even though you got on my nerves sometimes, but I really do love you, and I'm so proud of everything you do. Be it punk, be it professional, it doesn't matter, but I love your energy, and I love that young people such as yourselves give so much energy to our beautiful sect. So I just want you to remember this and really stress it, that ESMCZ really is my home, and during this weekend I was mainly watching you, and I wanted to remember this like for the rest of my life, because these years and the years I spent here with you in the Czech Republic are the best years of my life, really. And it's really not easy to leave, but I'm not leaving. I'm gonna keep bothering you anyway. So I'm gonna say it a couple more times as well. But if you ever find your way to Brussels, please let me know, because I believe that the whole IB would be very happy to welcome you. So you can get to know the ESN house, the ESN office, and so on. It's cool. We have a garden and a grill. Good. So yes, I'm not gonna make this any longer. Just one last thing. Who knows the story of this thingy? Okay. So very shortly. Since 2007, we have this gavel that is for the national presidents to open and close the national assemblies. And who knows what happened in 2007? Please scream.
AGM in Prague.
The first and the last AGM that was held in the Czech Republic. Annual general meeting, the former statutory event of ESN International, took place in Prague in 2007, and since that event we have this gavel, and I believe it is important for everyone to know as well, so that you don't think that we are just jumping here around the gavel, because that would be awkward. So yeah, and then a story of this one. So this one is from EGM Portugal. I don't know who stole it. Why do I even ask? So yeah, I actually promised my lovely delegation that if they bring this to Brno, I'm gonna open the National Assembly with this one for a change, but Mishka missed her bus, so I couldn't open it. I'm just gonna close it with this one then. And yeah, so very last words. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you for all your activity, and also thank you for making this the best big National Assembly, also for me, to close my career in ESMCZ. Thank you very much. And now I unofficially close NA dobrý 2022. And now I hereby officially close National Assembly na Brno dobrý 2022.